We're Owen and Aisling, and over the next 3 to 4 weeks we're going to be exploring as much of South Korea as possible. We're going to be diving headfirst into the traditions and the culture here, and of course we're going to be trying some good tasty Korean food. And that's where we're going to be starting off the day with some breakfast.
So the area we're staying in is Daejeon, which I believe is one of the main areas here in Seoul. We have just stepped out of our hotel. It is first thing early morning as well. There's loads of shops and wee stalls and stuff out selling loads of fabric and a wee bit of everything going on. The streets are busy, however it's relatively quiet for it to be a big capital main city, which is somewhat unusual, but I know there's a wee market just around the corner from where we're staying, so we're going to go there now and pick up some Korean food.
There is literally just food everywhere. A few places not opened yet, but we still have plenty to pick between.
Oh, look at the noodle dishes. They look good.
Don't know if I want noodles for breakfast though.
Do you want a donut though?
Of course I want a donut. I always want donuts.
Oh wow, we will be back.
Not for breakfast though. We're going to start off the day a little bit healthier.
So a lot of the wee stalls and kind of places around this market, you all seem to sit out along the front of all the wee places that are cooking up, so you get to watch them actually cook it. We have ordered a Kimchi Pancake, which to be honest is something that I'm actually familiar with and I've had a few times before, and I know it's really good. So as soon as I seen it here sitting on this hot plate, I was like, that's breakfast, decision made.
Ooh, it looks so good. So the kimchi pancake itself looks like it has onions, maybe some cabbage inside it, and then we've also got this little thing of raw onions. I'm gonna guess soy sauce. I'm not 100% sure, but let's get stuck in. I'm not waiting.
Good.
Oh yeah, I really like that. I don't think it's soy sauce. That's really good though.
And something quite smart here and unique, whenever she gave us her plate, she put it inside a wee plastic bag. So I suppose it saves her having to wash it. So saving on a lot of washing, and it's handy. Oh wow. So a new country for us means having to learn a brand new currency, and here in Korea it's slightly more confusing than some of the other countries we've been to. They use won, and they have 10,000, 5,000 and a 1,000 note, and they also have loads of bigger notes, but we haven't actually got them yet. They're quite colourful, quite nice money, but 10,000 won is roughly the equivalent of $7.40 I believe, or £6 sterling, in around that. So for us it's going to be quite difficult to work out, and it's going to take a wee while to get used to. But our breakfast there was 4,000 won, so I believe that wasn't too bad. I'm trying with the language, I promise, I'm trying hard.
Looks like it's just one market after another market, but I don't mind. Let's go.
Oh, wait.
Safely. There's a car coming.
Go. Every time we go to a new country, we have to try to learn whether or not the zebra crossings actually work for crossing the road. In some countries you go to use them and the cars will literally run you over. They don't care that you're on them at all.
In most countries they don't work.
Yeah, most countries out in Asia they don't work, or we find they don't work anyway. But here in Korea so far they seem to be working. Cars seem to be stopping, people seem to be very polite. And again, there's not that much noise, which is just really surprising for a capital city. Look at its dress!
That is hilarious.
I thought it was a wee teddy bear, or a wee mechanical teddy toy thing at the start, but it's a legitimate real dog in a dress, in a box.
Love it. So something we did know about Seoul is that there are coffee shops absolutely everywhere, and from walking around this morning, they're every other shop is a coffee shop, and this one right here is a mega size one. So we're gonna go to the mega size coffee shop, of course. I'm ordering a coffee and I have no idea what to do. It's very advanced. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Ooh. Size of that.
Mega coffee. It is pretty mega. Seoul is a massive city, and the area we're in at the minute is only a small part of it. We're only going to be in this part for a few days, and then we're going to move around different locations here in the city of Seoul. But this part isn't as built up as I thought, and when I say built up I mean there's not as many big massive tall skyscrapers as I was kind of expecting. It is very crowded in terms of buildings and different architecture, but yeah, I thought there would be a lot more kind of sky high buildings. It is very cool, just walking around you can see the whole way around us. There is obviously a lot happening, quite a few people, but again I thought there was going to be more people. I expected it to be a lot busier, a lot more chaotic. It's very controlled, very kind of relaxed pace, which I'm actually really enjoying.
So something that I was wanting to check out today was the DDP, which is this big spaceship looking building behind me over here. It's the Daejeon Design Plaza and it looks so cool. It's such a strange piece of architecture, so now we just have to figure out how to cross the road and get over to have a closer look. I see a bum. Look.
I see a bum.
I feel like my coffee needs like 2 hands to hold it. It's huge.
Bum.
Bumpity bum bum.
Bumpity bum bum.
I think it's a bum from both sides.
What?
Oh, sure, look, that's a bum and that's a bum.
A front and a back bum.
Let's go find out. No, I think it's only a front bum.
Only a front bum.
One bum today. So this is actually the shape of the DDP from above and it's pretty peculiar. It looks like a boomerang almost with like this little extra bit on the end. But it's so cool. The grounds here are actually massive as well. There's so much else going on in this area. Let's go explore.
So the DDP is known as like Seoul and Korea's fashion hub, and I can completely see why. It's really quirky, really unique. There's loads of like wee stalls down there, homemade like handicrafts and really kind of different and unique pieces that I haven't seen before.
Cartoon pictures.
You don't need to be turned into a cartoon, you're funny enough looking.
Whatever.
We just wanted to take a quick minute's break from today's video to tell you about and say a big thanks to a paid partner of this channel, BetterHelp. BetterHelp is a fully online therapy service, and I know what you're probably already thinking, therapy, it is not for me. And that might just be the case. However, for a lot of other people, therapy and BetterHelp might be the perfect tool and solution for you. And if that is the case, I would highly encourage you to check out BetterHelp using the link down below where you're able to schedule a therapy session at any time that's convenient for you. If you feel like you would benefit from being able to talk to somebody, open up, if you want to work on and improve your own mental health, or you just feel like you need some extra support, then BetterHelp has you covered. And because their service is 100% fully online, this means that there's no need to worry about the normal awkward kind of interaction of traditional face-to-face therapy, but you can still be 100% confident that you're going to get matched with a credentialed therapist who is trained to give you helpful and unbiased advice. BetterHelp is just like any traditional therapy, only you can actually have your sessions as a video call, a phone chat, or even by text message if that's what you prefer, whatever you personally believe is the most comfortable and beneficial version of therapy for you. To get started, you just need to fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs. Then you'll get matched with a therapist, normally within 48 hours or less. And if you feel like the therapist that you're first matched with isn't the right fit for whatever reason, then you can change to a new therapist at no additional cost. So if you think you would benefit from therapy, then consider BetterHelp as your choice for support. You can check them out using the link down in the description below, or you can visit betterhelp.com/Owen and Aisling. That's betterhelp.com/Owen and Aisling. And this link will actually get you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. Plus it does help to support us and keep our channel and our journey alive, so we massively appreciate it. But for now, let's head back to Seoul and right back into this video. So there was one main place that we were looking to check out today, and we're going to head there now. However, we have to get a bus to get to it. So we're going to give the public transport here a go, see how we get on. It could be pretty interesting because obviously the language barrier is a bit of a thing here. I don't know if we need like a certain type of card to get on the bus, if we can pay cash. No idea, but we're going to give it a crack anyway.
Okay, a good start. We have found a bus stand with the number bus that we need to get, and we don't understand anything else, but the woman over here is laughing at us and smiling, so it's nice.
Okay, yes. Okay. The bus driver said we're on the right bus. He didn't take any money off us. I have no idea what that means. Is the bus free? We'll wait and see.
So we have arrived and we actually got the bus completely for free. Now we definitely weren't supposed to get it for free, but we got to reading a sign once we got on, and apparently since March of 2023 you can no longer pay for buses by cash on the bus. So we're gonna have to go and get a reloadable card from like a vendor or a shop somewhere, and yeah, the bus mom is just really nice and let us on for free, so what a nice guy.
So we've got off the bus in the Gyeonggi Square. I believe that's how it's pronounced again. I've no idea, I'm just trying my best. And the reason we have come here is because to the top of the square there's one of the main palaces to visit here in Seoul. So we're gonna go check it out now. We actually think to get into the palace we're gonna rent some traditional clothing because it's like a big thing to do here. I think you actually pay entrance to get into the palace, but if you dress up in the traditional clothing you get in for free. So we're gonna go check that out. It should be pretty fun, pretty interesting. But this square is a huge big wide open area, lots and lots of people, a couple of street performers around, a couple of big like statues and stuff, and this is definitely kind of what I expected and thought Korea and South Korea was going to look like. It's very, very cool, and in the distance we can see a huge big mountain which is really, really nice. But again, it's so hazy, it's so white in the sky. I nearly feel like I need to wear my sunglasses because it's just like nearly sore my eyes.
Look at this guy! Is he the president? I'm gonna guess he's someone important. When you've got a statue this big, you have to be someone important.
He's pretty cool looking though, he's bossing it.
I think we have timed it perfectly. I don't know what's going on, but... Oh, there's guards.
상어와 장교들이 작은 수직소입니다.
Well, that was interesting. I believe it was the changing of the guards. They had like big drums, they were way off, and we've got new guards on the gate. Now let's go see what else is inside the palace.
복귀함으로써
So as you can probably tell, we didn't rent the traditional clothing. We couldn't actually find anywhere that was renting it out. We thought there'd be wee stalls and stuff once you get inside the palace grounds. Just wasn't the case. I think people must be renting them from like somewhere around the city and then wearing them here. But there's a lot of local kind of Korean people that are dressed up. Not so many foreigners. So we do feel like we're okay. It's acceptable for us not to dress up. But the traditional clothing here, I believe, is called a handuk, and it's very interesting for us to look at. The girls are all in big flowy, colourful dresses, and the men all have these like kind of jacket roby kind of things on, and then like most of them's wearing like a wee mesh looking hat. That's very cool, and I would love to get one for myself. But we're gonna head inside here, which is actually the main palace area now. It's so colourful. There is a lot going on here, and it's a huge big wide open ground, and it's honestly beautiful. It is a really, really nice location, and I think we could spend quite a bit of time here just walking around taking it all in.
The name of this palace is Gyeonggi, and it was originally built in the late 1300s, but it has been destroyed and rebuilt numerous times over the years.
The grounds cover over 400,000 square meters, so the place really is huge. And after walking around here for a few hours, we tried making our way to the next place we wanted to go and see, but we got pretty distracted by this fun guy, who ended up making us part of his comedy act.
Hello, welcome. Oh, thank you. Where from?
Ireland.
Ireland. Oh, thank you. Ireland. Yeah, thank you. Oh, beautiful country. Okay.
We may have got stuck here for quite some time. We were the only foreigners here, and the guy kept shouting back and forth to us, so we felt like we couldn't just get up and go.
We got a bit of attention. That's so funny. He's fully having a conversation with me. He's like, Korean speaker? I was like, no Korean. And he's just laughing and saying whatever he's saying in his own language.
But once we got our chance, we made a quick run for towards the Blue House, which is what we actually came to see.
The Blue House used to be the residence and the office of the President of Korea. So of course we had to come and check it out for ourselves. Because after all, how often do you actually get to go and walk around a presidential office and a residence? But after a quick look around here, we wanted to get back out to the streets of Seoul where we felt most comfortable and do something that we love to do in every single city that we visit, hit up a flea market.
So we have just made our way to the Mayo flea market, and there are stalls everywhere, so I think it's time we did a bit of shopping.
So it's actually very cold here in Korea at the moment, so I've had to pick up some new clothing. I've just got myself a new wee kind of flannel shirt for 6,000 won, which is for like nothing. It's like under $5. Very happy about it. The clothing selection here is fantastic. This market here itself is wicked. There's so much options for everything, and it's all very, very affordable. Perfect.
Look at my new scarf. It is a world scarf for 1,000 won. A steal.
I love it, I love it.
So I have just got myself a new coat. I didn't have much time to make my decision, however. He kind of had it in the bag and agreed sale before I could even think. But it's a really nice big coat that I'm probably gonna need.
For 12,000 won?
12,000 won.
12,000 won for nothing.
Had a bargain for it with him for that, but I got there.
He was a laugh though, he was like jumping, giving you hands.
Need to learn my numbers yet though. But we are just walking around here and there's so many like side streets everywhere, mostly selling shoes and clothes, but there's so many things and I'm loving it.
You can literally get a wee bit of everything going on. A lot of antiques, it's all kind of second-hand stuff. Really cool feeling, really cool vibe. And to be honest, overall so far, our first day here in Seoul in South Korea has been a blast. We are having such a good time walking around. And it's so different for us. We've never been to this part of the world before, so it's a whole new atmosphere for us. Whole new feeling. And yeah, I think we're going to love it here over the next couple of weeks.
I think so.
I might try one of these.
Okay, one and...
What is inside?
Red bean.
Red bean. Thank you.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.
a sugary donut.
Donuts. Donuts good all around the world.
Hey, 와, 오늘 세 번.
Three times.
이거.
Really good.
꼭꼭꼭 세 번 먹어.
Have a good time.
오늘 세 번만.
He's like, fourth time. I love him.
So overall impressions of our first day here in Seoul and in South Korea. It's a blast.
I had so much fun today. Coming to South Korea,
Yeah.
we didn't really have any expectations. We didn't know
No.
what to expect.
It's quirky, it's fun, it's different for
There's
us.
clothes everywhere, which
So
I'm
much
loving.
stuff. Yeah, and honestly, like, it actually seems like it's very affordable, which was something we weren't too sure about whenever we were reading up on kind of Seoul and South Korea before coming. A lot of things said it's like quite a bit more expensive than like parts of Southeast Asia that we've been in for this past couple of years. Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive, but like it's not too bad at all. It's
And
very
especially if you
affordable.
spend time in these kind of markets and different
Yeah.
areas of the streets, you can get everything for a pretty good price.
Very cheap. We may have done quite a bit of shopping.
Look at this bag.
I actually bought a pair of jeans. I haven't worn jeans like outside of Ireland in like over 2 years. I can't believe it.
And I
But-
must say, the hat selection here
So many
has been
hats.
amazing. Got myself a hat.
But we are so excited to be here for the next couple of weeks. I honestly can't wait to explore so much more of Korea. We have big plans here. So we would love it that if you enjoyed this video and you're interested in continuing to follow along with our journey and our adventures here, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button down below if you did enjoy this one, and hopefully you will join us again. See you later.
Bye.